Hello, everyone. Decided to redo day one because I ran into an awful lot of stuff I did not like on my thing that needed fixed. Just ran into way too many things, and it just kind of by the end of the game it irritated me. I didn't even finish it, and I think it went well. That tells you how disappointing it was. I just kept finding things I didn't like, and the skills were really bothering me, and so is the dogfight window. As you can see, I went in and fixed everything last night, and just decided we'd run the first mission again. Not even sure what I drew. I was just there we go. Just start from scratch. So I went through the setup video and made sure I have everybody back the way they were. Put the 42 sights and bandits back in the cup. Put the target cards back in the target card area. Um, and I think we're ready to go. As you see over here, I changed the skills so they now sit in the center of the card, and I'd rather them have block the airplane than anything else. And I still have got to mess with some other things, but all in all, it's playing well. Without further ado, let's go in and see what we got here. Um, we are. This is going to be harsh right here for a little while, so we've got to get rid of that fast. We're allowed to look at three cards. Doesn't mean we have to draw three, but it means we're allowed to look at three. So let's do that. Let me get my fickle finger of fate down here. Not my fickle finger, but whoever did that, I thank you very much because it makes a great pointer and I use it everywhere. But I'd much rather use my onboard. Go just a little bigger. There we go. Let's select draw target cards. Close air support. That's a scramble, so that's as far as we're going to get right there. Um, Select target, done. Determine and place sights. This is soft, so we really probably want to come in here with 250s because 250s have an S plus one. We're allowed 5 planes. We're going to need 6 hits. Friendly fire means that if we miss, the pilot gets a stress. I think that's automatic. We're going to double check that real quick. Um, Inflict 1 stress on the attacking pilot for each of his air to ground counters expended over target that inflict 0 hits or failed to suppress. So that's going to be a pain in the butt. We're probably going to have 2 bandits, well, probably one with the counter mix the way it is. We can go overkill, so we're going to load up on bombers. We want that extra victory point if we can. I mean, we really only need one air to air guy, but I'll take 2 along. I think the second one's going to be a swing man. He'll have munitions on him. Getting ahead of myself. Determine and place sights. So we put one in each approach. Yes, I know they're planes. I need to flip them over. Flip, flip. Oh, we're getting lucky. We're just getting riflemen, so that's not bad so far. And we got to draw one for the center. Oh, yes, remember we get 2 bandits added to the middle. Oh, I knew there had to be something. So there's a pain in the ass right there. Right in dead center in the middle. So it doesn't matter which way we come in. Well, we'll come in definitely through an infantry, but we're going to have trouble. That's going to be trouble. All right. I think I will arm. Let's see what we got here. TBDs can only carry 250s. I mean, not F TBDs. FRFs can only carry 450s, and most of them only have one point. The only one that can carry two is Foss, and I'm going to want him for my air to air. Um, Everybody else can only have two. Um, we do have two dive bombers, so I think what I'll do is I'm going to load up one of my dive bombers for munitions against him. Because once they dive, they'll lose their bonus, but that means he'll only be able to attack us one time if I play my cards right, because he can do a situational awareness, or he can get it from our flight leader, who more than likely will be Foss. So, assigned pilots. I want two air to air, with one of them being a swingman. We could use 8+ hits, with possibility we're going to have four bandits. Hmm. So, to get 8 hits, we got to carry a ton of munitions, and we're going to need our better guys. But to take on four bandits, we're going to need a lot of. And I also got to take him out. There's no way I want to get him to fire at us twice. Once is going to be bad enough. I mean, he, for crying out loud, anything under a five is going to. I mean, over a five is going to damage us. And that's, you're losing a bomber right away, or a fighter, effectively anyway. So fighter wise, you know what? Let's take Siebert as our fighter. Then we'll take Foss along as our swingman. Then three bombers. I want one dive bomber to take on the the bad guy there. Black Shoe Benson. Let's take him. Try and get him the good experience. So we need two more bombers. Oh, I'd so love to take these green guys out, but I just need weapons loads. So we'll take two of our Avengers. And let's take Hoyten Schmidt and, yeah, Gardner. Well, you know what? Grimmin needs some help, and he does come with a gung ho, which is a guaranteed. If I take, belay that, then we're going to put Gardner back up. Return him to the hangar deck, and we're going to put Grimmin down there. That gung ho. I want that on this mission. All right, that gives me two guys with gung ho. Now I'm going to do it this way. My flight leader, usually I have him in the left, but that's going to be Foss. But I want him there because I like to keep my designated air-to-air guys right up here in the corner. And as I said, Foss is going to be my swing man. He's going to carry two 250s. So he can take a -1 on an air to air and still be effective. And my gung ho guy is Grimmond. Grimmond's going to take an 1,000 pounder. That 10 should give me 3 hits if I can get to keep the gung ho that long. And Black Shoe Benson is going to be a +4, +5 if he takes 250. So we're going to give him 4 250s. And I would so like to have him dive on him, and I think that's what I'm going to do. Well, he's going to dive. He'll dive on him, and then he'll let loose the rest of his 250s in the second part of that turn. Because I plan on giving him one of Siebert's, I mean not Siebert's, Foss's situational awarenesses. And that way he can get in there and attack. And then on the slow attack, he'll lose his +1 dive, but that +3 air to ground on this being a soft will still be a +4. So we're looking at fives on those. So that should be another 3 hits, 2 or 3 hits. So we're looking at 5 hits right there. Maybe another one out of him, possible 6. So then we're just looking at Hoytenschmidt with a +3 to get me some more hits. 7, 8. We need 8. So I'm going to go with. No, I'm not choosing 4 500 pounders. I'm going to go with 250s on him also because of that extra one. That's a +4, so he should be able to get some hits off of that. Oops. And we're already starting to launch the planes, so I'll do that. There we go. And I want to come in from a direction that's going to not hurt. There really is no such direction. Actually, we're not there yet, so let's put them here. Everybody except Benson is going to come in low, so let's stick Benson over here. Everybody else will flip. And we'll just come in this side because there's a rifleman there. Target bound event card. And here's where things start going wrong. Keep this card. When a pilot suffers an MIA result, instead return the pilot to your squadron with +2 stress. I'll keep that one. I attempted to play the Midway campaign the other day, and that was nasty. I had what I thought was a good squadron, and the very first target I drew was the fleet carrier. Not too bad, except I had a couple of the nasties right in the center. The 0 with 1 range air to airs. I forget what they are right now. 2 of those, and of course the aircraft carrier. When you get 2 bandits every turn, come out of the aircraft carrier. Plus, I did not draw no bandits, and I drew, I think it was 3 veterans. And lo and behold, the first 2 planes out of the aircraft carrier were legendary, and another veteran. So we took them on head on, and I'm thinking I got agile and everything. And of course, the first time I roll agile, I rolled 2 10s, and down he went. I had one guy use his situational awareness to go fast to take out a 0, and he rolled a 1 on the in my sights, which lost a position, so he couldn't fire. And then the bandit came in and took him out. Aircraft took out 2 of my torpedo bombers right off the bat. It was just ugly. I could get a roll, and the bandits were just nailing me. I think I lost. I just I'm not going to have two campaigns going at the same time. That was nasty. I'll try that again later. Maybe we'll have a better start. And I'll record that one so you guys can laugh at me. Um, all right, now we can place the aircraft. We did that. Determine and place bandits. Here are two bandits in the center. We got a no bandit there. And a +1 there. Now we've got to place two bandits also because of the. I'll do that now. We're skipping ahead. Intel air defense. One. Oh, we got a -1. And a veteran. See, I was talking about them and they heard me. So, once again, it does not pay to only have two fighters. I do got to keep one situational awareness for there because we're not only going to take on three fighters right off the bat, but he's going to start firing at us at the same time. So this could get ugly fast. Draw over the target event card. If ever I needed a good card, this is it. Choose a pilot to gain +2 on all die rolls this mission. Who's got bad air to air? And who do I want to take a chance on? You know what? Let's do Siebert. Siebert's going to get that. So I'm just going to put it down here and so we kind of, oops, that isn't going to work at all, is it? I'll put it right there so we know that Siebert has the +2. I'll probably forget it anyway. I'm good at that. All right, so place turn one. This is looking pretty good until the bandits rolled. All right, dive bombers. Nope, not going to do that yet. Fast pilots. Nope. Sights and bandits. Nope. Slow pilots. Nope. Aircraft move. Boom. We're coming in. And right there, we got to take in a. No, not yet. The bandits move. They're moving in. Um, Great Cap is going to take on the veteran. That will leave Foss with the uh, +1 because I'm not going to jettison. I'm going to take that -1 and still come in with a +2 and probably use that gung ho to take him out. And the -1, we got all bombers after that. Actually, he's considered a bomber, so you can't even take him on. Um, there are specific instructions on this, and I cannot remember them for the life of me. Dogfight steps. Engaged fast escorts, unengaged fast pilots. We don't have any. Actually, we don't have to worry about this. Bombers can't engage, so we've got to worry about that next turn. So let's get to that turn before we look into that. Advanced turn counter. That's 2. Dive bombers to low, not yet. Fast pilots attack. Um, I don't want to take a chance on this. So we're going to use a situational, oops, not increase it, decrease it. We're going to use Foss's situational awareness right now. He's going to use 1 on Siebert, and he's going to use 1 on himself. And that's going to save 1. And by hook or by crook, I am not going to use that because Benson's going to use that next turn. And that is our only other situational awareness. So we have 2 fast pilots that can attack right now. So Siebert will go after his bandit right there. And he's got the +2. So +2 to +2 is going to be a +4. He's going to come in my sights. Now we can actually use, lo and behold, the dog fight. Let me get a fickle finger of fate up in here too. Something like that. We're going to use in my sights. All right. Gray Cap's going to do in my sights. He's got a +4, -2 for the veteran, blocking the dice roll and everything. Very good, Greg. And so he's going to have a final modifier of +2 on his maneuver. And we roll a 10. Very nice. +2 attack. So he's going to have a +6 because it's +2 from the card, +2 on his ATA, and +2 from the attack. -2 for the veteran. So that's going to be a +4. And we're going to attack. 8. Oh my goodness, good thing we did. Veteran is down. And he's a veteran, so we did not send him to the cup. We take him there. And one thing I did want to do and I didn't do was I wanted to put notes on these guys. I mean, not a note, a label for kills. I don't like the notes. If you're like me, you don't tend to look at notes. Whereas if I put a text label up top that said how many kills, I'll be more prone to noticing that. So we're going to do it this way right now. But that was one of the things I did, a compromise I did on my player log was I did away with all these because it's just way too tedious to try to put all those in, and I just didn't feel like doing that. I'd rather have the slashes. I may change that. I do like the dots and everything. It's not that hard to do. I just wanted to get in playing. All right, enough of that. Um, Back to reality here. Foss will take an attack. Now this is where I got to double check this. Unengaged fast pilots. Repeat, for all fast pilots who are unengaged at the start of the turn. Um, I'm going to put the rules up too, maybe. I keep running into this. You play the game enough, and then you get live, and all of a sudden you have brain farts and can't remember stuff. It's disgusting. So here I go again, going into my favorite, the rule book. And let's look up engage. So I definitely use PDFs when I'm doing this. It makes looking up things so much easier. Um, I'm looking. I haven't forgotten about you guys. Fast pilots attack. Perform dogfight maneuvering. Resolve any attacks your fast pilots. this on pause while I look this up. You guys don't need to be hearing me. All right, found what I'm looking for. Um, in the rules, engagement, you may engage or unengage one escort with one unengaged bandit of your choice. Um, if the bandit is not engaged by an escort, engage it against an unengaged bomber of your choice. If you do not have an unengaged bombers in the area, you engage the bandit with an unengaged escort of your choice in the area. Um, if all friendly aircraft are engaged, do not engage the bandit. If all bandits are engaged, do not engage any friendlies. They just take a shot. So basically, Foss can take him on. He doesn't have bracketed, so he loses 1 point. I mean, he gets a -1 for the two um, bombs I'm carrying, and I'm not giving them up. So he's going to be a +2 for this. But I'm not going to take a chance on that either. You saw how close we got with Gray Cap. So what we're doing here is he's going to try and in my sights. He's a +2. He's going against a +1. That's say the modifier +1. We roll the dice. Look at that, a 1. So we get a 2. So he loses 1 position. That's very nice. He gets brave and lucky. Let's double check what brave and lucky are because I can't remember. Brave is pilot gains 1 XP for every point of stress he suffers. So that might not be a bad thing then. And lucky, expend when this pilot suffers a destroyed result treat instead of 2 stress. So if anybody's going to get turned, it's him. And he did. Now, this is the way my die roll have been lately. So there goes my knocking him out of the sky real early. And that was my fast pilots. Now comes some hurt. Sights and bandits attack first. Now we go with the bandits first. The +1's going to go after Foss. Let's get that card back down here. He is advantaged. So we're going to roll. He's a +1. Get no, as you see right here, we get no air to air adjustment on that, just the enemy's ATA. So that's a +1 on that die roll. 6, 7. He is going to do a yo yo. Now, we do subtract the enemy AA for this one. So Foss is a +2. So he's coming in at a +1. So that's going to be a -1 on this die roll. And of course he rolls a 10. That's a 9. +2 position, which isn't +2 position. He just goes to tailed. +1 attack. And he's also going to get the +3 right there. So that's +4, +5. -2 is a +3. So here we go. This is +3, 6. We'll take it. That's a stress and an XP that he can give away. So he gets a stress. That's not a bad thing then. Increase stress. And that's one that he can give away. And I'm going to do that as we run just because I will forget it. And I don't want to give away his stress, his stress earned at the end of the mission for anything else. So he's a G3. Who else on this mission? Foss, Siebert, Grimmond. Foss, Siebert, Grimmond, Benson, and Schmidt. Grimmond I really wanted to try to get promoted. I think he's my slacker. Yes. So let's give that 1 point right now to Grimmond. And again, I'm doing this right now so I do not forget. That's going to be the only way I'm going to remember that he can give those when he takes stress from a sight or a bandit. All right, so that's not horrible. The next bandit, he gets to choose who he's going to go after. And the unengaged pilots. And actually, because they were all engaged here, I'm going to have him just go for these three. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. That four is going to be Kruger, or should be Cougar, I believe. Thought it said Cougar. Anyway, he's a -1. He's taking on Cougar, who is a -2. This could get ugly. Um, they're neutral. He's going to roll -1. That's a 4. He gets a 3, which is tight turn. Then he's going to roll a -1, and actually will add the 2 of Kruger. That's going to be a +1. Oh, of course. +1 position and +1 attack. So Kruger's going to get turned. Now, +1 attack. Kruger is a bracketed. So he can return fire. It's not going to be anything we really write home about because he's a -2, and he subtracts, or in this case adds, the 1. So if he rolls a 10 before the bandit attacks, he can return fire, and because he is now disadvantaged, they can only shoot, bracketed can only shoot if they're disadvantaged or tailed. And he rolls a 4, and we knew that was going to happen. The bandit now gets a -1, +2 for Kruger. That's a +1, +1 for the attack. That's a +2, and a +1 for being advantaged at the +3. 6. Again, 1 stress. We'll take that. All right, now. Slow pilots attack, and they do not stay engaged. Fighters do, but they do not. Um, Gray Cap, when I'll take him on because he has the situational awareness. We're going to use that up. He is a +2, +4. So die rolls, not a +4 ADA. Okay, so he's a +2. -1 is a +1. And he's going to go with the in my sights again. And we add 2 here. That's 3. Or 5, 6 is a +1 attack. So he's going to add +1 for the attack, +1 for the bandit. That's +2. +2 for his ATA, that's +4. +2 for his die roll of the card, that's +6. 10. Of course, Gray Cap gets a kill. He does return the cup because he's a greenie. And we'll go down here and record. Yeah, I think I'm going to go back to the other style on the sheet. This will be tedious, and I'm going to forget it. Pilot notes 2. I just went with the way Hornet Leader's set up, and I really have just discovered that I do not like it. All right. So our only other slow pilot. We have a couple here. Oh crap! I'm forgetting things. All right. Before we go any further, infantry's going to fire. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 8. Kruger again. He's going to fire 6. That's 1 miss. This guy's going to fire, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Left to right. He's going after Gray Cap. Gray Cap can't do much of anything. He can evade. Take a stress for evasion. We will do that. Increase stress. Evade. Good thing. 7. That's damaged. And I've never run into damaged on this on this game before. They lose their armament in the other. He can't engage or anything. So that's going to put, oh boy, that -1 back on the board. I got a minus. See if I can undo back. There he is. All right. So let's go back and put the damage on him. And we're going to put the one in stress back on. Not liking that at all. So his situational awareness is done. He can't even engage him. This is going well. So we've got Foss in here. And a rifleman couldn't have gone after him, but it doesn't matter. That didn't happen anyway. He attacked Kruger. Um, Foss is going to try. He's going to try a barrel roll. We've got to get that position back. We need to get a 6 or more. He gets a +1 on the die roll. 7, 8. Good, we got it. Tailed or disadvantaged to neutral. So we finally got something we like. We didn't get any additions, but we got that. So now Foss is in position to attack, and we're not going to play around. We're just going to decrease that gung ho, and he's destroyed. Return to cup. Foss gets a kill. Oh, you know what? I got to take that kill off of very tedious. I don't like that. I got to take that kill off of Siebert. Oh, we did already. Good. That's right. We had went through the undos. So slow pilots, the only ones that can attack. Kruger can't attack. He already got his attack in when the bandit got him. So that's it. That's it for the slow pilots. Aircraft move. Now nobody's engaged because nobody engaged him. The bombers automatically disengage. If we chose to move and we were tailed or something, he would follow us, and he could be even he's tailed. Um, if anybody remains in here, he can't move. So at this point, I think what we're going to do is we're going to move everyone but, oh boy, we're going to have to leave Foss behind. Foss is going to take him on. Oh boy, I really don't want to do that neither because we're still giving ourselves up to him. It's only an extra stress, but decisions. Let's move everybody. Keep them together. I don't like spreading them out. All right, let's move them all in. Here we go. And he's going to follow, and Foss will take him up. That hurts losing him. He's the one I gave the +2 to. That really hurt. All right, enough mooning. Adjusted turn counter. Dive bombers dive to the low. That will happen now. Benson's coming low, and I'm going to put him over here just to simulate that he is diving, and he's diving on him. Fast pilots attack. Foss is going to give away his situational awareness to Benson and make Benson a fast pilot. Benson is going to drop he's going to be +4. plus 5 because of a soft target. So we need a 4 or more. He's just going to drop 1 250 and risk everything. Oh, this is compromises. I hate them. We need a 4 or more. And we got an 8. Good. He's gone. Okay, so something went in our favor. We will no longer get the dive bonus on him, but at least we got the bad guy out of the way, and we're not going to take any shots from anybody else. So that's, well, except the bandit. And he gets to go again. Not him. That was Black Shoe. Black Shoe will get to go again in the slow. Sights and bandits attack. The bandit will attack. He's going to attack Foss. He's a -1. Let's get dogfight over here. He's neutral. Going to roll -1. 7. He's going to try a yo-yo. He's going to roll -1. And he subtracts the opponent's, which is 2. So that's going to be a -3 on this die roll. 3. He loses a position and can't fire. Very nice. I like that. Turnaround's fair play. All right, so that takes care of slow pilots. Okay, so fast pilot, not slow pilots. That takes care of the bandits in sights. Slow pilots now go. Gray Cap can't do anything. He's damaged. Um, Foss. Foss is going to go. He's going to try, and in my sights, he's going to add 2 for his ATA and subtract the -1. So that's +3. That's a 5. He's going to get +1 attack. So he's going to be a +4 for the attack roll now. Of course he did, and he missed. All right. We're just playing with fire here. All right. Slow pilots attack. Bear Grimmond. Bear Grimmond's going to drop his 1,000-pounder on a target. Uses gung ho up. It's not a gung ho target neither, so I don't get these back right away. But to me, it's worth 3 hits. So we're going to increase damage, increase damage, increase damage. Return this to the magazine. We got 3 hits out of the necessary 6. Benson is going to come on a level drop now and drop his 3 remaining 250s at a +3 and +1 for the soft targets. That's going to be a +4. So first drop is a 3. That's 7. That's a miss. Second drop +4, 9. That's a hit. And the last drop +4 is 6, 10. That's another hit. So we've got 5 damage. We only need 1 more hit. All right, so now it is up to Schmidt. Well, I butchered that one, didn't I? And he's a +3 and +1 for the soft. That's a soft target. Oh, we got a miss. Somebody missed. Benson. Benson gets a stress for friendly fire. 2 hits and a miss. Friendly fire. Okay. So here we got to watch this. +3, +4. First one. Roll the dice. 7. Miss. Return the magazine. Get a stress. Second one. +4. 8. Miss. Return the magazine. Get a stress. Oh, not situational. Third one. +4. 8. Get a hit. Return the magazine. We've at least done our damage to the target now. I need 2 more hits to get an overkill, which I'm so glad that I carried the extra 2 here so we stand a chance. 9 plus, you need a plus, we get a +4, 8, not 9, so he gets another stress. So we probably won't get overkill. Keep hitting situational. He's still okay. Um, that's our slow pilots because he used his up in the dogfight, if you can call that a dogfight. So we're going to hang around target and take a chance here. Aircraft move. We're not going to move. They stay engaged. He can no. He's a bomber though. They don't stay engaged. He's considered a bomber right now. Oh boy, this makes for some interesting decisions. Advanced turn counter. Um, Fast pilots attack. We have none left. All the situational awareness has been moved. So I guess if they become disengaged, he becomes back to neutral. I'm gonna play it that way. He's considered a bomber until he drops his payload. So the only ones that can disengage or stay engaged or fight or your escorts. All right. Um, Fast pilots, we don't have any sights and bandits. Here comes that freaking bandit I just can't seem to get rid of. -1, -2. That's a -3 on his dogfight roll. He's coming in at neutral. That's 0. He's going to roll tight turn. And oh, no. He rolled a 3. -1 is a 2. Still a tight turn. He doesn't get the ATA off of FOS till later. This roll. So that'll be a -3 on this roll. 10, 7, +1 position. Boy. So he gets FOS right where he wants him. So he's going to, that's a -3 +1 for the being advantaged. That's going to be a -2 on his attack roll. 5 or 3, no hit. That's sights and bandits. Slow pilots attack. All right, we're not going to play games. FOS is going to ignore that bandit. Disengages because the bombers don't stay engaged. And he's going to drop his bombs on target. And we might pick up some extra stress here. But we need, he's a 0. We get +1. So we need an 8 or more. First drop, miss. Second drop, miss. Picks up 2 stress. And we only did do damage the target. We didn't get the overkill. And FOS in the meanwhile picks up 2 stress. And aircraft move. We're not going to move again. He's going to follow us if we do. We're all low. We're going to stay there. I'm going to stay here and try to destroy him on the last turn. We can technically end the mission. We destroyed the target. You know what? In the slow pilots attack phase, belay that. These guys all have guns. Yeah, but they're bracketed guns. They're not straight on. They can't use them to strafe. Never mind. Aircraft move. If we just end mission right now, we've completed our mission. We've, we've, it's been a tough one. There's a lot of bad die roll. I'd like to stick around and kill him off, but if we miss again, then we're going to end up just disengaging and getting out of there anyway. It's a principle. Let's get rid of the bandit. Advance the target. Turn 5. Fast pilots attack. No sights and bandits attack. All right, he's coming back in. I'm going after him, but he's no longer a bomber, so he's a +3 again. A stressed out +3, but a +3 again. He's still okay to fly, right? Yes, 5. All right. So the bandit's going to come in, and he is going to roll -1. He's going to do 5, which is a yo-yo, and he is going to roll his -1. The Foss is a -3 this time. That's a -4 on this roll. That's a 1. He gives up one position, so he turns his flank to Foss, which may be a mistake. Slow pilots attack. I only got one that can. That is Foss. And he's going to fire in my sights. You know what? He's got a lot of. We're going to try it out of the sun. We're just going to put this one away. I don't worry about positioning or nothing. I'm just trying to get me some good attack, and this is the best there is. So he's got a +3. Enemies a -1. That's a +4. That's worth a try. Of course we did. We lose a position. That's what you get for getting greedy. And with that aircraft move, we're going to disengage and get the heck out of here. End the mission. We're done. Um, Disgusting, disgusting. These guys got to go back to flight school and get some air to air. Foss is supposed to be my legendary expert. He's fighting a green guy, and he cannot get a good position on him and kill him. Granted, he did most of it with air to ground weapons intact, but losing Siebert like that hurt. Really hurt. All right. So let's go with the draw homeward bound event. You may pay 4 SO points to remove a total of 10 stress from the pilots on this mission. You know what? Let's see what we got here. I did forget to fill that out. We've got 29, 18, 12. 12 starting stress. That may not be a bad deal. 8. We got 6, 10 right there. I mean, we've got some guys really stressed out. And that for 4 points, he's going to recover 3 if he doesn't fly tomorrow. He's no, 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 no. He's got 2 cool. He's got 1 cool. If I don't fly these 3 the next day, no deal. We're going to keep them 4. Forget that. All right. Search and rescue. He barely stayed alive. I'm going to replace this with the wing damage, I think, from Corsair leader. I'll record mission outcome, victory points, adjust recon and intel counters. All right, so let's go over here first. Well, that's easy. We don't get any. All right, make this a little bit smaller. I hate it because it makes that line disappear and it looks like bad artwork, and it's not. We didn't use any SO points. We got 12 remaining. Target status is destroyed. We just didn't get overkill. And that would have been extra VPA. Whatever. We still got 5 of them, right? Yes, 5 of them. 5 victory points earned. Not a bad. Oh, excuse me. Not a bad start. So we're still dismal, but what do you expect on the first day? And we're off to a good start because if you got 10 days and you need 43 points, all you got to do is average 4 points a day, and we've just gotten 5. This will be a hard one. Got to keep averaging that many points, but all in all, other than the fact that we sucked in air to air, really sucked. That wasn't bad. You know what? We can come up here and hit the turn, bells and whistles. Boom. He gets marked damaged, or I mean destroyed. We keep that card. This one returns discard. Um, Add target stress to pilots, and that's one thing I did forget to do. That was target 4. Where was target 4? A lot of forgetting tonight. Gotta quit forgetting. Target 4 was right there in the stress 2 band. Let's put an American victory flag. Um, so we stress 2. I'll take the cool out right now, so he's going to increase his stress. Oh, well, he's going to get that damage repaired anyway. He's going to stay because if it's too cool. He's going to not change. He's going to add 1. He's going to add 2. Yeah, maybe I should have taken now. I think we're going to be fine. I think we're going to be fine. He's going to add 1. So he's in the shaking right now, but I don't plan on flying them guys the next day anyway. And stress recovery, we just did that. The guys over in my control have no stress. And record pilot experience and stress, my favorite part. I'm going to do this. It'd be easier if I did this. So we'll just do it like that. Maybe I'll go down just a hair. There we go. I've got a second screen over here, but then when I'm recording, nobody can see it. So uh, that was 4, and a target 4. Foss gets 3 stress and 2 XP because we didn't lose any pilots. We did damage the target. Siebert or Siegert, it is Siebert. That's a misspell. Gets 2 XP and 4 stress. Grimmond gets 2 XP. Making sure that I didn't miss anything on him, but he got his stress from hitting friendlies. That'd stress me out too. So Grimmond gets 1 stress. Good. He's only 1 away from promotion, and he still can fly, so he'll probably go out on my next mission. Benson, it's 3 stress, 2 victory point. I mean, 2 experience points, and Schmidt gets 5 stress and 2 points. And that, my friends, is mission 1. Let's return these guys to the hangar deck. Alright, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Make sure everybody's where they need to be. And alright, that should do it. Alright, thanks guys for joining me, and hopefully I didn't make too many mistakes, and hopefully somebody out there enjoys this. Hope you all have a good day or night. Thanks for joining in.